Okay, hi year 8s. Today we're going to determine the perimeter and area of parallelograms, rhombus and kite. Yeah! And I have this worksheet from the OneNote, which is fantastic, and you can follow along with my working. Now, we've got a formula list here. It says the perimeter of any quadrilateral, any four-sided shape, is just simply adding the four sides. Should be nice and simple, we'll remember that. If we are working out the area of a parallelogram and rhombus, we are using base times perpendicular height. Right, and if we're doing the kite, we can use a similar formula but divide by 2, or we can use the diagonals and divide by 2. We'll get to that one at the end. So our task today is to calculate the perimeter and area of the following shapes. First one looks like a parallelogram. Well, perimeter formula is up here, and the area formula is base times perpendicular height. Let's start with perimeter. We're going to add the sides together, so we'll just show our formula like that. Think about a person starting, say here, walking 8, then 12, then 8, then 12. All we need to do is add the four sides together to get a final answer of 40. Now if we're going to do the area, we said the formula was base times perpendicular height. So I probably should have put a pH here, and I can fix that up. It's the base, which we could call this one here, 12, multiplied by the perpendicular or vertical height, which is 6. So we'll just substitute in 12 multiplied by 6. The calculator will help me. 72 centimeters squared. Notice the units are squared because it's an area. Alright, question B is a rhombus. Now, rhombus is a squashed square. So that means if it was a square, 20 meters here means it must be 20 meters here, 20 and 20 here by definition. So our perimeter is going to be nice and easy. Just let me find the box. We're going to add the four sides, and they're all the same, to get a total perimeter of 80. The area formula, let me think. I think it's the same. I'll just check. Rhombus area is base times perpendicular height. Let's go and have another look. Start with the formula. Base times height, or even better, perpendicular height. And our second lines of working, well, the base would be 20. Perpendicular height is the vertical height, which would be 16. So I'm going to substitute those values in. 20 times 16 will give me 320 centimeters squared. Alright, the final one's a little bit trickier. Our kite has a lot of dimensions. We've just got to work out which ones we're going to use. Well, perimeter's easy. We know a perimeter of any quadrilateral is just adding up the sides. The sides must be this 17 and the 17 and the 10 and the 10. Doesn't really matter which order I do them in, so long as I get all of the sides. And if I pop them together, I'll get a final answer of 54 centimeters. Alright, area, a little bit trickier. Aww. Now area, we said would use x times y, which are the diagonals. X and y are the diagonals. Firstly, I've got to work out what x and y actually are. X is going to be 15 plus 6. I'll put those together, I'll get 21 centimeters. And y is going to be here, 8 and 8. So that's going to be 16. So I'm just going to show my working to show how I got my x and y. Then I'm going to put my formula of area equals xy divided by 2. That's my first line. And the dot means multiply. I could have had a multiplication symbol there, or a dot. Now, x times y means 21 times 16 divided by 2. And if I use my calculator, 21 times 16 is 336 divided by 2. And finally, my calculator will tell me that when I divide 336 by 2, I'll get 168 centimeters squared. So the area is 168. The perimeter is going to be 54. Right, year 8s, good luck on your exam. I hope that helped.